Piece of fucking shit. The residue of the old order. The residue of the old order. The residue of the old order. Even violent revolutions preserve their architecture. Destruction cannot erase inheritance. It can only rearrange it. What persists after explosion is belief's true content. Every new faith builds from the rubble it denies. The past resists our novelty without quiet endurance. Change is always poised between dismay and relief. The wish for revolution hides the fear of loss. Every transformation measures its nostalgia. Progress is a compromise between ruin and repetition. The future arrives already half restored. The new world is the old world renamed. Colonization begins as taxonomy. Discovery is a repetition of classification. The natural world resisted America's self-concept. The first revolution was grammatical. Convert, 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 the pedagogy of self-creation. The Puritan command became the Jamesian method. To convert experience is to metabolize it. Education is organized conversion. The mind is instructed to transubstantiate its own impression. Idiots ask, "What are you reading?" over and over again. To convert is to compromise. Every act of understanding is alchemical. Dumb people ask, "What are you reading?" when they should just hear the words, "I am reading," or "Shut the fuck up." Art is the secular form of grace. The creative process reenacts salvation without theology. To transform pain into form is the highest pragmatism. For James, belief is intensified. Belief is justified by consequence. The good fruit replaces revelation. The experiment replaces faith. Truth is a verb in the present progressive. Ideas are tested like tools, not venerated like relics. The only orthodoxy of pragmatism is the possibility refuses final definition. To believe in the possible is to worship uncertainty. The future becomes the best. The future becomes the last remaining deity. The may-be outlives every must-be. A new name for some old ways of thinking. New names are gentle revolutions. To rename is to release meaning from ownership. The old persists as seasoning in the new. Innovation begins with paraphrase. What difference would it make if the notion were true? Truth is not what proceeds. Truth is not what precedes, but what proceeds. The only test of a belief is its trajectory. Practice is metaphysics enacted. A faith that does nothing is already refuted. Pragmatism is Puritanism converted to psychology. Where the saint sought salvation, the pragmatist seeks use. The miracle becomes a method. Conversion without God is simply learning. Redemption survives as improvement. To believe is to risk repetition. Every conviction is a hypothesis under pressure. Beliefs age at the rate of their usefulness. Dogma is curiosity petrified. The faithful are the experimental animals of their own desires. Most violent revolutions leave most of the old order standing. Transformation is slow lightning. Transformation is slow lightning. The future inherits its grammar from the past. Every apocalypse is incremental. The radical is the patient craftsman of difference. Conversion is always astonishment disguised as obedience. You cannot anticipate your own transformation. The unprepared mind is the necessary vessel of revelation. The teacher's cruelty is to make you want what you cannot imagine. The new world begins in bewilderment.